Hey everybody, welcome to the reviews. Today we're reviewing an item from Unobtanium Gear. These are the Unobtanium Gear lightweight suspenders, and these are actually one of the few items they carry on their site that is called a quick ship item, meaning it's pretty much always ready to go and ready to ship. A lot of things will require lead times. This is not one of them. So what I have here is a pair of suspenders in multicam, and what makes these pretty neat and different is they are designed to be used in conjunction with 1.75-inch holsters, belts, and they're not designed to go on the belt. They're actually designed to go on your pants, like suspenders used to be. So back in the day, the idea behind stuff like this was a big belt like this guy here. So this is the Tasmanian Tiger battle belt, and these little battle belt war belts a lot of times have the provision for suspenders, which you can see here, here, and back here. And you would run suspenders with these to help kind of offset the load because they would get big and bulky, because that was the whole idea behind the concept. Well, fast forward now, we have the 1.75-inch belts. Those belts are meant to be worn in a two-piece configuration. So you would have a inner belt and an outer belt. So what I've got here to kind of demonstrate that for all you fine folks out there in internet land, YouTube land, is this TYR Tactical Gunfighter. So this is the TYR Tactical Gunfighter's inner belt. It's very rigid. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, it is. For a second, I thought it was a different one. It's a very rigid belt, inner belt. It's made of, I'm not sure what the material actually is exactly. Maybe it says on here. Hold on. So, TYR Gunfighter, base belt, inner, Coyote Brown. Doesn't tell me the material. Anyway, this is the inner belt. It is loop-faced, and then the actual TYR is hook-backed, and you would put this big old mamma jamma in your pant loops and wear this as a standard belt for your pants, and then you would Velcro this molly belt to the outside. This is where your battle order would be, and you'd put it on. Cobra buckled, pretty cool. So the idea behind this, though, is kind of get away from suspenders, because supposedly it's not going to cause a lot of sag. Well, the more you load these out, paired with this, it is going to sag your pants a little bit, and that's where these suspenders right here from Unobtanium Gear come into play. So these things are pretty great. I really do like the idea behind them. I'm going to be straight up, for my larger fellas, these may not be the most comfortable items to wear, and they may not work great, even if you have just big shoulders. I'm not a skinny guy by any means. I'm also not like a huge, ginormous fat man either. I'm kind of just like a husky fuck. But I do have really big shoulders, and that has always been kind of the bane of my existence when using battle belt suspenders, because the suspenders want to slide down this way into my shoulders and get towards the outboard ends of each shoulder. They never want to stay tight and close. Some of my smaller stature dudes, you guys can wear suspenders all day long, and they're going to kind of sit roughly around your mid-shoulder to neck where you want them. These kind of do the same thing on me. Now, the photo of the gentleman wearing these in the website was a smaller statured individual, and they looked fantastic. That's why I grabbed them. Had my son try them. He liked them. They fit really good for him because he is a smaller statured dude. I'm bigger, and they weren't the best. They weren't bad, though. They just weren't the best. But that is a me problem, not a suspender problem. Anyway, so I just want to put that out there. The suspenders themselves are really nice. So you've got a very generous amount of woven jacquard elastic right here. And this is sitting at about, I want to say it was 20-something inches. Tip to tip. About 34 inches is what we're sitting at. Here, I'll zoom it out so you guys can see. So here's the 34 mark, and here's the beginning right there. So we're going edge to edge, about 34 inches of usable elastic front strap. Each one of them is finished off with a tri-glide from ITW, really nice. And then you've got these clips here at the bottom. I'm not sure who makes these. Oh, geez, can't hold things. Butterfingers. Who makes these? There's like a maker's mark here. I don't know who that is. To activate them, you just kind of push in and down, and they open up. Very easy to use, pretty user-friendly. And to close them kind of the same way. I just off camera, sorry. So let me show you the end that actually has it on there still. So this is an end that's still kind of set up. You've got the clip with this one end right here. Then you've got the tri-glide kind of finishing out some of the slack. And then they go down to this nice flat piece of, it's like a little connector piece. It kind of sits like right below your neck, mid-back, and where it's kind of where it should sit. Nicely stitched, as you can see. It's Cordura, very flat laser cut piece, really decent. And then the back end, we've got solution dyed standard multicam webbing. That sits at about 10 and a quarter, 10 and a half inches of space, finished off with the same buckle. So what I've done here is I've used some one wrap to kind of replicate a pant loop. And this is, so imagine this was your pants loops. So you've got like, you know, one here, here, here. This is kind of how it clips in to the pant loop. And that's where it goes. And then you would put your belt kind of through here too. And it would kind of pull on your pant belt loops like that to give you that extra bit of tension and suspension on your pants when running one of those belts. Construction is good. Price was not bad. Don't remember the actual retail price off the top of my head. I think it was like close to like 30 bucks. My editor will flash something or show you a screenshot of the website where I bought them with the price. I got these at the same time I got the Longship Designs frag pouch, and I just kind of wanted to try something else from Unobtanium, seeing as how the Longship Designs pouch, even though it's sewn by them, it's designed by him. These, I believe, are an Unobtanium Gear, I won't say exclusive, but I think it's an original product from them because I didn't see any other names attached to it. Definitely neat. As I continue on my path of regaining functionality and becoming a normal human again after all my surgeries and get a little smaller, I think these are going to be a lot more fun to use and really come into play to help get that weight off of my belt lines with the new hip and everything. So I do plan on using these a lot more. So expect some more content about these over the next year-ish, plus or minus, and kind of giving you guys a better idea of how I think they really work or how they don't work over that time frame. Just my initial thoughts, though, are pretty positive. Goofing around with them that I have at the house was pretty positive. I used these with the Army new hot weather pants, and I used them with my Cries. Both were great and really comfortable. Definitely a cool product, definitely neat. If you're looking for a suspender that's not going to necessarily hook to your belt, and it's going to give you just a little more functionality, look into these guys. They might actually help you out, especially if you're running belts and you get that sag you don't like. Nobody likes looking like John Wayne when you're out there running your belt. The Velcro belt, inner belts do really help kind of offset some of that. But even then, once you start putting like holsters on your strong side, you're going to get a little bit of that tug, a little bit of that pull down. These suspenders kind of offset that. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. Kind of a longish video talking about suspenders, but I think it needed to be this long just to get all the information across. Again, just real last follow-up. Stitching's really good. The quality is on point, and the design is very interesting, and you have plenty of generous amount of elastic to adjust it to different body types. Like I said, I'm not exactly a small human, and these fit great. So, and if you were a smaller guy, they will adjust way down like they did for my son. So definitely worth it. Unobtanium Gear, totally awesome. As always, guys, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. I hope you definitely did get something out of this and maybe found a new product. Bottom right-hand corner is going to be the little helmet logo. That's my subscribe button. If you like this content or you think what I'm doing is cool, please hit that subscribe. Join me here. I love doing this, and I love sharing this with you guys. Top left-hand corner is going to be most recent video. Top right-hand corner is going to be a video I think you'll enjoy. And until next time, guys, get out there, play some Airsoft, and I'll hopefully see you on the field. Take care.